Alright, today's Monday. This is my heavy leg day, well, heavier leg day. Just got done. We start off with 3 sets of 20 leg extensions, superset with 3 sets of 20 hamstring curls, just to pre-exhaust the legs a little bit. Now moving on to front squats. I'm doing 4 sets of 6. It's going to be a little lighter than usual. For this cycle, I'm focusing on just perfect form, getting that mind and muscle connection. That's why I pre-fatigued my muscles a little bit, so I can really get some blood in there, feel them working. So again, I'm looking for perfect form with these and a good squeeze at the top, feeling every muscle working.
Eyes wide shut, but they know, buried alive by the lies in they soul. They stride of a blind man's stroll. Well, for whom does the next bell toll? I'm too many years in the zone, too many years to have built what I own. And many dumb fools try to take what I've grown, but these roots go deep and you can't blood a stone. So if you wanna push, I'ma shove. If you wanna spar, we can do it no gloves. And if you're gonna run at me, you better do it hard, cause I fear no fall, no brawl, no scars. I'm 2 pounds shy of a bomb, I'm 1 shade short of alarm. I'm too past wrath that I'm calm. Got 2 last laughs in my palms. I'm 3 degrees west of a hurricane. 4-wheel drive with a ball and chain. My 5'7" is irrelevant. I'm 6'6". If you threaten my development, now see, a wise man learns from your mistakes and lets the blunders of his brother serve to fill his plate. So best be on your way before the title win.
Alright, next we're moving on to deficit deadlifts with the axle bar. Alright, so axle bar is a lot thicker than a regular barbell, so we're getting a lot of forearm work, grip work. Then with deadlifts, of course, we're working the back, hamstrings, glutes, and a little bit of quads. It's pretty much everything. And from a deficit, it makes it a little harder. So when you transfer to a regular deadlift, you get a little more speed off the ground. So pretty much covering everything with this one.
Breaks, cause you don't wanna come to meet the reaper that awaits. Say no more than a mom you can't afford. And you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours. And you don't wanna press your luck, but to back up and withdraw. Cause trust me when I tell you, you don't want that tooth and claw. And you don't wanna see inside the mind of savage kinds. And you don't want that recognition of, oh, there goes that guy. But if you do decide that you were gonna play that hand and try, just think before you act, because your actions go around. A man with a grudge in a case, a man with intent on his face. And if a man walks in a place, let it be known I won't hesitate. This a long time coming, like a comet pass. Got them all fired up from the rocket blast. And if I fall on my sword, turn my bone to ash. Let it clog up the sand in that hourglass.
Alright, next we're moving on to good mornings. So these we're looking, again, everything's going to be perfect form. So we're looking for a flat back, pushing the hips back, all right, nice and far, getting a good stretch in the hamstrings. So what we're working is obviously hamstrings, getting a good stretch there, and lower back strength. Doing 4 sets of 8. So still in that hypertrophy range, but a little lower rep range to get some strength in there too. We're looking to really build some lower back strength and get those hammies built up.
The title fight blow for a blow, and you can reap the benefit of what I have to sow. Cause I'm about that worth of which you don't appear to know. So you can take the scene while I take over the show.
It's a long way down when your head is in the clouds. And all around the sirens play. Don't get in my way. Don't tell me I should bow, cause I'm no clown. This is not a game.
More than a mom you can't afford. And you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours. And you don't wanna press your luck, but to back up and withdraw. Cause trust me when I tell you, you don't want that tooth and claw. And you don't wanna see inside the mind of a savage kind. And you don't want that recognition of, oh, there goes that guy. But if you do decide that you're gonna play that hand and try, just think before you act, because your actions go around. snakes in the grass, hoaxed by the rats out the maze. They should've never poked the lion as he passed, cause now it's two hawks in a cage. This a tale of a cautionary kind. This a story of that Icarus design. This a message from the hanged man's twine. This when Mother Nature rips apart the fault lines. And this the type of thing that make a grown man cry, when feeble of the spine crumble underneath the grind, when blessings of the meek lead to lessons of the blind, when heaven shows its teeth and the planets are aligned. So amusing is the feeling as they race off. God, I'm using from the pressure as I chase off. Should've thought it through before we turn the face off. Now this fool sounding like he gonna turn his bass off. This a nation.
Moving on to Bulgarian split squats. So these when you use bench, one foot's on the bench, all right, other foot's out front. What you want to focus on is coming right down so your knee doesn't pass your front toe, keeping your chest up. Now when I come up, I'm going to drive off that front heel. As I lock out, squeeze it for my quad and my glute. All right, so it's using dumbbells, coming down and up. All right, really trying to get a mind muscle connection with that glute in the lower part of your quad. All right, these are great because one, it takes your lower back out of the equation because you're holding the dumbbell. So as opposed to front squats or back squats where you're using a little bit of your back to bring the weight up, these you're holding the dumbbells at your side. So you can just focus on using all quads, glutes. All right, excellent movement.
It's called cut the game short. You don't wanna have an escalation of the main sword, and you don't wanna feel the flame that burns pride. Now you know the reason why those sleeping dogs lie.
Long way down when your head is in the clouds, and all around the sirens play. Don't get in my way, don't tell me I should bow, cause I'm no clown. This is not a game, don't get in my way.
You don't wanna say no more than a mom you can't afford, and you don't wanna let this turn in the lines of mine and yours, and you don't wanna push your luck.
Last but not least, this excellent, miserable piece of equipment. We're going to be doing sled push down, which is about 35 yards, pulling it back with the TRX strap. This is a perfect way to end a workout, especially a leg workout. Since I'm cutting down, I get that conditioning in with it, with the added benefit of still resistance to help build some muscle. So when I'm pushing it, I'm focusing on full extension, getting all my legs involved, quads, hamstring, glutes, on the way back, pulling it and getting low, driving off my toes, which is really going to fire up that lower portion of the quad, that teardrop. So, like I said, it's a great way to finish because you're getting your conditioning in, still working on building some muscle, and the added benefit of getting some calf work in, because Lord knows I need it. So, perfect way to finish.
And I don't have to tell them that they turn and pale with albinism. I am not their keepers, but I keep my own morale. And isn't everything we do just a matter of decision? So if life is just a prison, then I'm breaking out this minute. This is an epidemic of the vultures in the playpen. Weasels with a smile and a gal that leaves them vacant. Businessmen sticking up the lame and out the gate, and thieves wearing suits but they can never fool the vagrants. And con man bringing them treasures of fool's gold. CEOs grinning from swindling stocks cold. Politicians trading their morals for blindfolds, and cowards step aside as the criminal mind holds. Welcome to the jungle where deception is the code. Brother fighting brother as the avarice corrodes. See that evil speak